This is Ricky Watt's speech on leadership.
It exists. If people follow when they would have the freedom to not follow. Otherwise, it's just power. And power is not leadership. Leader.
Leadership is something that everyone wants in life, but very few feel that they have accomplished it. The truth is, leadership is not as big as we make it seem. Leadership can be from leading an entire country or an entire company to just a single moment that could change a person's life. Now that I've told everyone what leadership is, let's take a deeper look into it. Okay. My first point is going to be some facts on leadership. You don't have to hold a top position in order to be a leader. Three major things that make up leadership are communication, a positive attitude, and the ability to delegate. Many people are scared to be leaders for a few reasons. One being the fear of criticism, in the addition to not wanting to be viewed as cocky or arrogant. The TED Talk that I chose is done by Drew Dudley, who is a leadership educator, and it was done in 2010 at TED Talk Toronto. My second main point is going to be about why we devalue or overlook small leadership moments. People often look towards the bigger moments. We're drawn to the bigger, shinier moments in life, rather than the smaller, which could be more important moments that we have. Sometimes you don't understand the importance of these small moments. During a basic conversation, you might say something to someone that really has an impact on them. You might not realize that, and it could change someone's life. In the TED Talk, Drew Dudley talks about a situation or a moment that he had, which he calls the lollipop moment. It was just a regular college girl's first day of college. She was unsure if she wanted to go there and stay, and her parents told her they could leave whenever they wanted if she felt uncomfortable. And just before she called it, said she was going to leave, Drew came walking by with a bucket of lollipops and walked up to her and started staring at her. He then handed the lollipop to the guy standing next to her, and said, "Hand this to the beautiful girl sitting next to you," and walked away. And this impacted her life a lot. She ended up staying there. She knew that's where she was going to go to college, and she felt that she had made the right decision. And that's just one of the examples of the small moments. And then years later, the girl found out that Drew was leaving, so she made sure she found him and told him what he did. And Drew did not know that he did that. He was in shock that happened and could not have been happier. So in the speech, he really gets the point across that we should tell people about these moments that and impact that they have on us. He also raises another point that every 365 days we celebrate our birthday, which all we do for that is not dying. And he says we should celebrate these small moments more often because they can have so much more of an impact on someone's life than anyone may know. The ethos in this, Drew constantly moves his hand and looks directly at the crowd. He's also pacing back and forth at a very slow pace. He's not making any fast movements, and he keeps a nice slow, relaxing movements and pace. I will show a quick clip for it.
Celebrating amazing things that hardly anybody can do, that we convinced ourselves that those are the only things we're celebrating. And we start to devalue the things that we can do every day. We start to take moments.
As you can see, he was very calm. He was making good eye contact, going around the stage, making sure that everyone was able to hear him and listen to him, and make sure that they realized the importance of what he was saying. Now that I've told you how to be a leader in small moments, Go out and be a leader. Do those small moments. Turn someone's life around. And if you have those moments, and there's someone that you want to tell, go out and tell them. It can change their life just as much as they change yours. And that's really what Drew was saying in this entire thing. I'm going to read some of the quotes that I noticed that I really liked that he said. I've come to realize that we have made leadership into something bigger than us, something beyond us. We've made it about changing the world. We've taken this title leader and treated it as something that one day we're going to deserve. But to give it to ourselves right now means a level of arrogance and cockiness that we're not comfortable with. Another one that I really liked is we need to define leadership as being about the lollipop moments. We have how many of them we create, how many we acknowledge, how many of them we pay forward, and how many we say thank you for. Because we made leadership about changing the world, and there is no world, there's 6 billion understandings of it. Thank you, and that is my presentation on